Alright, let's get it. This part 7. Toward Naruto and Sasuke were in the anbu, you feel me? So, we need to go ahead and slide to the guard mission. So, Naruto and Sasuke are both going to be summoned to the Hokage's office. And then Tsunade is going to say Naruto, Sasuke. Guard is being taken by the Akatsuki. Oh yeah. By the way, Hinata has trained under Tsunade, had 100 healing marks. Sakura got whatever, the 100 healing marks, whatever she had. And then she gonna say, you two have 5 minutes to form a team to go and help Gar. Naruto said, and the Akatsuki are pretty strong, so and then Sasuke said, no, you can't. No, I'm not doing that. And then Naruto said, what you mean, bro? I was gonna ask my girlfriend to come. Chill. You know she got the healing powder. And then Sasuke was like, oh, alright. I thought you was talking about useless. And Naruto was like, come on, man. I wouldn't do you like that. I wouldn't do you like that. So pretty much all of them dipped to the sand. Naruto says, can you help him, fool? She would say yes. She would pour healing powder on him. And then the poison would start fading away. He would say, thank you. She would say, okay. In the meanwhile, Naruto and Sasuke just got to the fight scene. Sasori jumped out, and Sasuke kicked Sasori outside puppet, pushing Sasori away. Naruto went into the cave. He kicked Deidara in the face and took Gaara. Lady Shio died and everything, but the battle wasn't over, and Gaara was tired. So Naruto and Sasuke had to double team Sasori and Deidara. It was a 2v2. Naruto said, I got that one up in the sky. And then Sasuke said, should not get him. Naruto said, you're right. Sasuke said, summoning Jutsu. And he summoned his hawks. His 2 hawks. And then one of them was dashing at Deidara, trying to attack him. And Deidara was hitting landmines and everything. Naruto said, come to the ground. I want to fight you. You're one of the best trappers beside me. And then Deidara said, ha. Sasori said, you could never defeat Deidara. And then Naruto said, I know that's not your real body, so you might as well just come out. And then Deidara said, what on earth do you mean? Naruto said, Mud Bomb Jutsu. All Jutsu. And then the all went on Deidara, and then it made him slip and fall, so he couldn't jump out of the way. And then the Earth Bomb shattered the outside armor. And then Sasori said, okay, it's time for me to use my ultimate puppet. And I just said, I already know what you're doing, and that's not about to happen. Naruto said, look under you. And then Deidara said, why? Naruto came up with his executioner blade and cut Deidara in half. Coming out of the ground, cut Deidara in half. Cutting his heart in half, his head in half. So it basically like the front of his body fell in the front of him, and the back of his body fell in the back of him. He cut him in half like that. And killed Sasori instantly. Deidara was having some trouble against Sasuke because Sasuke was blowing up his explosion release before explosion release could reach Sasuke. And then he said, okay, I'm gonna have to use my ultimate technique. Sasuke said, Naruto, everybody run. Naruto said, I got this. Sasuke said, no. Naruto said, shield seal, 10 layers. And then 10 layers of a shield seal went around Deidara. When Deidara exploded, the lasso broke, and then 10 feet around, 1 mile around Deidara, everything was disintegrated and exploded. Everything was exploded. Good thing everybody survived, you feel me? Because Fu came in and flew Naruto into the air. Naruto would say, thanks, Fu. Fu would say, it's good, it don't matter. And everything he did, Naruto would take Gaara back to the sand village. Naruto would say, see you later, guard. Guard would say, yeah, of course, bro. Catch you later. You feel me? So then, once alright, so man, I don't even care at this point. So later, and Sasori will be dead at this point. Sasuke and Naruto both get a bounty on both of their heads. And we get Naruto would say he throwing a party at his house. Everybody come, you know, slide or whatever. You did. And then he'll be telling everybody about how strong he don't got. All different types of stuff, you feel me? And then they would say, Sasuke, Naruto. Naruto be like, what y'all folks talking about? Talking about some Sasuke and Naruto. What y'all mean? And everybody be like, I want to see both of you fight. Naruto like, whoa, chill. You're beyond me at this point. Hold up. I want to fight Sasuke. And then everybody like, fight. Sasuke says, he cracking and then he said, I did always want to see who's stronger. And Naruto like, isn't that obvious? And then Sasuke said, of course. And then both of them would say, me. And then they would say, oh, you want to go? They would go out having a training match. And then Sasuke would say, Majestic Destroyer Flame Jutsu. Naruto would say, ha, I learned it too. Majestic Destroyer Flame Jutsu. Toad Bomb Jutsu. Mud Bomb Jutsu. Fire Bomb Jutsu. Wind Bomb Jutsu. And then the whale would make the fire hurt even more, and the mud would stick Sasuke in place. And then Naruto would say, Toad Mouth Jutsu. And then Sasuke would be stuck. He said, Amaterasu. And then he would come out, and then Naruto would say, Mangekyo. He would try to take control of Sasuke. He would actually take control of Sasuke for a couple seconds, making Sasuke punch himself in the face twice. Sasuke would gain back control, and then both of them would activate their Naruto would activate their Ketsumatsu Kami Shisuizo Genjutsu, and Sasuke would activate Tsukuyomi, and then they would cancel each other out. Naruto would say, you falling in my trap. And then Sasuke would say, what? And then Naruto would say, Sacred Uzumaki technique. Chakra chain prison. And then a giant room, basically a cube, will go around Sasuke made out of chakra chains. No type of jutsu will be able to get him out. And then Sasuke said, I don't have to use a jutsu. He said, Uchiha Halo dance. He cut the same spot like 30 times, and then the chain snapped easily. You feel me? And then once it snapped, both of them got mad at each other. They were like, man, you should never did that. And then both of them punched each other. They were like, shut up. And then Naruto said, okay, use your strongest jutsu. And then Sasuke said, Kirin. Of course, this time it's the lightning Kirin. Naruto said, I thought you might do that. Sacred. Gust. Jutsu. And then Naruto blew it, and then the giant fox, the wind made the shape of a giant fox, and then the lightning dragon Kirin came down. And when they clashed, they split the skies apart. They split the sky apart, making it look like they made a path to heaven. Everybody said, so much power. How? Naruto said, okay, it's time for me to go. He said, Sage Mode. And then he started collecting sage energy. He said, summoning jutsu. And then he summoned the clone. He said, I'm in sage mode now. Sasuke say, Curse Mark version 2. And then both of them run up. Sasuke says, Lightning Blade. And then he running up trying to end Naruto for good. But not really. because both of them friends in this one. And then Naruto run up saying, Wind Blade! And then both of them will boost. And then when they swords hit each other, both of them passed out for like a couple minutes. When they both woke up, they said, good fight. Naruto said, ramen on me, everybody. And then everybody said, let's go. And out of nowhere, they heard a mighty push. And then the whole village just wrecked. Like, wrecked. Y'all know what Naruto did, right? God damn. Y'all know what Naruto did, right, though? Naruto said, who interrupted me eating ramen? Sasuke said, who's destroying my village? And then Naruto said, bro, I'm about to kill these niggas ASAP. He said, both of them bit their thumb. Naruto said, summoning jutsu. And then it was like when he came back in canon, he still got his sage cloak on. And then he like was on top of like Gamabunta and everybody. Sasuke did the same thing. He bit his arm. And then 3 snakes. He was like his regular snake in canon. And then 2 more snakes that looked like his snake. But it was just a little bit smaller. And then he had his Version 2 curse mark. He said, who did that? And then both of them dipped. But the snakes and the toads actually working together. And Naruto said, Gamabunta, Gamakichi, I need you to handle Gamabunta and Gamakichi. I need you two to help with the pain. The rest of you toads, I need you to protect the villagers. And then Sasuke would say, Manda, you help. Manda, not Manda. Is that his name, Manda? I forgot what Sasuke's was. But the other 2, he says, go and help them protect the citizens. And he tells his regular snake to come on. The one that he had in Shippuden. Well, in Shippuden, in a war arc. And then Gamakichi would be protecting Naruto and Sasuke's girlfriend. And then Gamabunta and Sasuke's snake would be like, let's go! Alright? And then both of them would dip, they'll run up, they'd be like... Sasuke would be fighting the rest of the other pains. Naruto would straight go on with the Deva Path. He would be doing the Absorption Path and the Deva Path. Absorption Path would try to absorb his chakra, and then it would turn to snow, and he would break his arms like in canon. And he'll just be duking it out with the Deva Path. He'll say, Deva Path. I know you're trying to get me angry, but I can control all the Nine Tails power. And then he said, snaps his fingers, and then the Nine Tails, and then he has every tail of the cloak. And he says, how could you control this much power? He says, the men and Nine Tails work together. I just haven't got the cloaks. I do have the 9 tails, though. And then he ran up, and he punched Pain in the face. Bro, like, he punched his Pain 5 times. Consecutive punches. Then he came in and swept Pain's leg, kicked his back, punched him in his back, uppercut his back, pushed him into the air, and then he did a huge axe kick and kicked him dead into the ground again. Sasuke has just dispatched all the other pains. He said, Naruto, I'm gonna find out what it is. He breaks the thing. Well, Naruto says, Sasuke, I'm gonna find out what it is. He breaks the thing, and then he found out what it is. He says, right there. The Deva Path try to go at Naruto. Sasuke says, Chidori! And then he run up and cut the Deva Path head off. And then Naruto get the Nagato. And then he do his talk no jutsu and everything. And then Nagato will be like, oh, as long as you can bring peace to this world. And then he does the Rene Rebirth Jutsu. And then Kona says, let me get Nagato. Naruto say, first, I'm taking his eyes. She says, no. Soon as she tried to grab Nagato, Sasuke blitzed in front of her. He said, I heard the whole thing. If you try to touch him, you'll die. And he got a lightning blade in his hands. And Naruto carefully pulled out the eyes. He said, rest in peace, Nagato. He said, here you go, Sasuke. And then both of them ripped it. Well, they crushed the eye and bursted it. And they said it should not be in the world. And then she said, what? Why would you do that? And then Naruto said, you got to keep talking, don't you? He said, Sasuke, I don't too much care what you do with her. Just end her. Because, like, she doing a little too much. And then Sasuke said, alright, I'll end this quickly. Amaterasu. He activates Amaterasu and burn Konan alive, burning the ashes. So yeah, after he burned the ashes, he looking pretty clean. And then he buried Nagato. He sends anbu to bury Nagato in the Rain Village and everything. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? If you feel me, you feel me. You dig? So Naruto would then he'll be chilling with everybody, you know, just chilling, just moving it, just kicking it. And he would say, "Fool, I'm in the anbu, right? Me and the anbu team need to go to the Cloud Village to do a negotiation. My second in command is Sasuke. Sai and Shin are both coming too. Are both on my team." And she would say, "I can be an anbu." Naruto said, "You're a Jonin. You have your Jonin vest on, right? You're not, please. Please." And then she would say, "Okay." And then Sasuke would be like, "Hey, bro, what is your anbu name?" And then Naruto would be like, "You first, you asked me, so I'll tell you after you tell me your name." Sasuke would be like, "Bro, do it really matter?" And then Naruto would be like, "Yep." He would say, my name is Sasuke of the Eternal Flames." And then Naruto would be like, "Bro, you already know my name, right?" Sasuke would say, "What is it?" "The Shadow Fox." Sasuke would be like, you're the Shadow Fox?" And then everybody would be like, "The Shadow Fox has been our teammate this whole time. How do we not get it, bro? The description say he has whiskers, but we don't know nobody else who got whiskers." Naruto say, "Is there someone else you know who got whiskers?" And they'll be like, "No." He'll be like, "Exactly, so y'all know that was me, you feel me?" And then Fool was like, "I already don't like you going on this anbu missions, Naruto, at all. Let alone by yourself half of the time. Please don't go." And then Naruto said, "It won't take me that long. It should only take about a week or two." And then Karin would say the same thing. She would say, "Please, Sasuke, don't go." And then Sasuke would say, "This mission won't take too long. Please, just let me do this." And then she would say, "Okay." Naruto would say, "I have to go to my mindscape real quick to talk to the Nine Tails." He would say, "Nine Tails, do you have a mood today that you want me to change?" This is in the mind state. So he would say, "Nine Tails, do you have a suggestion of what you want me to change it to? Because I already changed it to what you like, but do you have any suggestions?" He would say, "Make it a little bit darker. Because like it's too light, bro. It's hurting my eyes. I can't get enough sleep with a bright light so bright." Naruto said, "I'm gonna get you a bigger cave too." So yeah. And then I just be like, "Alright, cool." Naruto be like, "I'm ready. I have the key and I'm ready to catch KCM." And then Chrome was like, "Huh? Well, I never said you was getting KCM." Naruto said, "Okay, I'm ready to fight." And then Chrome be like, "Alright." Naruto opened the seal. And then his mom and his dad, Minato, tackle him. Naruto said, "What are you doing, you ignorant man?" He said, "I'm keeping my son from opening the seal and releasing you." Naruto said, "What, man? The Nine Tails cool. What do you mean?" And his dad gonna be like, "Oh, you for real?" Naruto gonna be like, "Of course I'm for real. You think I'm gonna lie to you about something like that?" And then he'll be like, "Alright, go ahead and have an honest fight." And then he'll be like, "How strong are you actually, Naruto?" He said, "I'm an anbu captain." And then Kakashi and then Minato, will be like, "Whoa." Then he'll be like, "Can I meet my mom?" And then she would bring Kushina. Kushina would hug him. And then she'll be like, are you ready to take care of the Nine Tails?" Naruto would say, "Yeah." She would say, "Do you need Uzumaki? Do you need me to help you with my chains?" He said, "I have my own. And beware, mine are just as powerful as yours is and different. I know you have golden chains, but have you ever had white chains?" She would say, "White chains? That's rare." And he said, "Maybe it's because my main affinity is wind or something." And he would shoot out his white chains, wrapping around the Nine Tails. And then Nine Tails would be like, "It's not fair." Naruto would start lifting up his headband. Nine Tails would say, "Oh my God, bro, just take the power." And then they would say, "What is on your headband?" Naruto would say, "Oh, John, I was about to lay it back down." He would lift up his band. He would lift up his headband again. And they would say, "What, the Mangekyo or Sharingan?" Naruto would say, "Yeah, I have the second strongest ninjutsu in the world, only second to the Infinite Tsukuyomi, the legendary Genjutsu." And then they'll say, wow, what is his powers? Well, I can put you in the game that's so strong, it can kill you one hit. Or I can literally take control of you. And then Minato said, wow. It's pretty crazy. And then Naruto, I would never use this against Fox. I was just messing with him. And then Naruto said, I would have used Uzumaki chakra chains either because I know that's his weakness. His Sharingan ain't no chakra chains. Oh yeah, and what release. I'm gonna fight like a man. And then he goes Sage mode. Minato says, you're Sage already? Naruto said, there's a lot of things you don't know, Dad. And he said, Majestic Destroying Flame Jutsu. Then Naruto's block it with his paw. He says, come on, kid. Naruto say, Sacred Gust Jutsu. And he say, what? That's the size of me. And then a fox hit the nine, and then a wind fox hit the nine tails. And Naruto said, that's only level 1. I have 9 levels. I got this power from the inspiration of you. Level 2, level 3, level 4. So it's basically level 1 to level 9 of the Sacred Gust Jutsu. So it has 1 tail, and then the more tails get, the more stronger it is. Level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, level 8, level 9, level 10. And his dad was like, how do you losing all this good jutsu? I have about 2 or 3 times more chakra than Hashirama sends you. And his dad would say, oh, okay. Okay, I see why. And then Naruto would keep getting hit. When the hit get hit with the nine tails would be like, come on, kid. It's not fair. Naruto would try to slam his paw on Naruto. Naruto would hold it up with one hand. He would say, he would hold both hands up. He would say, I won't let you defeat me. And he would push Naruto's up. He would say, summoning jutsu. And his Whoophat would be circling the nine tails. And then all of them would jump on Naruto's back and attack him. Naruto would pull out an executioner blade. He would say, what? You're in the mist? Naruto would say, nah, I defeated a mist rogue who had a 7-inch mist sword. So I pretty much took it and using it. And then he would grab it. He would run up and then he would say, he would put it up to the nine tails neck. He would say, yeah, this one of the sacred swords. So you might as well just go ahead and let me win. The nine tails would say, you earn my respect, kid. But never turn your back on someone who has 9 tails. And he would slap Naruto on the back. He would say, great job, kid. No one's ever came that close to defeating me who didn't have a special Kekkei Genkai that could hurt me or control me. And then Naruto would say, thanks. I really just want to earn your respect, truly. Not using any chakra chains, word release, or even though I don't have word release or the Sharingan, but that's pretty lame if I ask myself, if I do say so myself. And then Naruto would fist bump him, and then he would get KCM too. He would say, thanks, Kurama. And then everybody looking like Naruto don't been meditating about 30 minutes now. And then they suddenly see Naruto glow. And then his whole body's enveloped in yellow chakra. And then Sasuke say, what? It can't be. And Naruto wake up, he says, oh, my chakra's on me now. And they'll say, what do you mean? This is my nine tails chakra. Me and my nine tails are in complete harmony and sync right now. And then everybody will be like, what? And they would say, yeah, that's pretty cool. And I'm going to leave y'all guys off. Yes, sir. I left y'all on a cliffhanger. Y'all kind of see the next video when the mission starts and everything. Part 7, we out, you feel me? Catch you guys later. Quater Sage, Kage, bring villagers and Shinobi a new video. See you later.